So guys, let's get into the super juicy stuff. Now, first things first, welcome to the next module in the course. And in this module, I want to talk about why sales is not as bad as you think, okay? Really guys, you need to fully watch this video and completely understand what I'm trying to get across, because once you adopt this mindset, once you understand this really just underlying foundation of sales as a whole, I promise you it's going to change the game for you, okay? So make sure you listen, you take notes, because this is going to be very, very valuable. First things first, understand this, okay? Whatever you want never comes down to you actually needing the thing. You need another human to let you have it. Okay, and I know it may sound quite confusing, but let me explain, okay? So whether that be getting into a prestigious school, private members club, or anything else, it doesn't matter, okay? It all comes down to another person granting you access or physically saying yes or no. Okay, so what I mean by this is that, you know, let's use the prestigious school as an example, okay? Yes, you want to get into the school, but in order for you to get into the school, somebody at somewhere along the line needs to say yes or no, okay? The school doesn't tell you that the school doesn't let you in. It's another human being who actually lets you in, who actually says yes or no, okay? And really, let's use the agency world as an example. Yes, and I'm going to go on to this, so I'll probably be repeating myself, but I just want to touch on it. Yeah, you know, like, yes, you want the invoice paid. Yes, you want the contract being paid. But in order for you to get that, another human being needs to sign the contract. Another human being needs to physically pay the invoice. Okay, so you need to understand that whatever you want never comes down to you actually needing the thing. You need another human to let you have it. Okay, so let's just sit with that idea for a minute and let's just move on. So what does this have to do with sales? Well, when you want the invoice paid or the contract signed, as I said before, again, it's another human being who has the power to make that happen. Okay, another human being who sleeps, eats, drinks, uses the bathroom, showers, and has fun just like you. Okay, all they are is another human being. The only thing that is different is what you obtain. They have the money you want and you have the service they need. Okay, so, excuse me, you know, when you go into a meeting, you don't need to get scared. You don't need to feel anxious or anything like that yet. Like, you know, granted, for your first few calls you will, and that's just natural, but just understand that they're another human being. You need to get a good relationship with that human, because then that is going to allow you to have what you want. Again, as I say, that's going to allow you to get the invoice paid, to get the contract signed, whatever it is, right? And really, guys, once you understand this and really, like, just internalize what I'm saying here, sales will truly never be as bad as what, sales will not be as bad as what you think, okay? And guys, I mean, it's as simple as that. And as I say, the only thing that is different is what you obtain. They have the money you want and you have the services they need. And this is something that's really, really big as well. The only thing, as I say, that is different is what you guys obtain. And what they obtain is nowhere near as valuable as what you obtain. Okay, so the thing that, you know, you think you need that they have is the money, okay? And really, that's it. You know, you reach out to a client because they have the money that you think you need. But what you have, i.e. your service, i.e. you know, your Facebook marketing strategy and all that kind of stuff, that is what you obtain. And that, guys, I can guarantee you is far more valuable than what they have for you. So again, once you understand this, you'll go into the meeting naturally a lot more confident. You'll go into the meeting naturally, you'll naturally be seen a lot more as an expert, because you're not going to be wanting or almost feel like you need them, okay? You're just going to be very laid back and almost have the mindset of like, if I don't get you, I mean, I don't really care, because what I have for you is far more valuable than what you have to me, okay? Guys, if I'm not mistaken, I think the e-commerce industry is, I think it's around 4 trillion now. I'm pretty sure it's, over the next few years, it's going to be getting up to the $4 trillion per year mark, okay? $4 trillion, okay? Do you really think that the client you're currently on the sales call with, their $5,000 per month is a necessity to you? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you really think that that is so important that you need what they have? When you realize that the e-commerce industry as a whole is going upwards to the $4 trillion per year mark. Their $5,000 seems so insignificant, and really you don't need what they have. If they want to sign on with you, then that's great, but you don't need what they have. Conversely, what you have for them, i.e. your service and you being able to grow their business, what you have for them almost, I'd go as far as saying, is the make or break of their business. Okay, if they don't start applying online marketing and paid traffic, their business will not be a business much longer. Okay, and you have the ability to make that business. You have the ability to implement, your services and really scale it up. And then, as I say, if they don't sign on with you, then almost their business is just going to break in the coming years. So they absolutely need what you have. Okay, so just remember this stuff, guys. Just remember this stuff, because it's going to make you so much more confident. It's going to make you so much more seen as an expert. Okay, and again, it all comes down to the fact that it's just another human being. Okay. Now, you need to adopt this mindset, guys. It's imperative. And again, this is why, this sales week is structured in a way, is because you need to go through these things before we get to this killer sales script and all that kind of stuff. You have to adopt this mindset. If you don't have this mindset, then there's literally no point in you having one of the best, there's literally no point in you having one of the best sales scripts out there or anything like that. Okay, so you need to fully understand and adopt this mindset for your sales calls. And when you do, it will not only alter where the conversation goes, but also the level of confidence that you possess. Okay, go into the meeting with full confidence that the service you will provide the client genuinely will take them to their goals, and the price you will charge them will be so insignificant in comparison to the return they'll make. Okay, guys, again, this is so important to understand. And another thing that's imperative that you understand is that it's another human being. Okay, the other human being is what you want to, really, that's who you want to sell. You don't want to sell the service. You don't want to sell the fact that it's a 3-month contract instead of a 6. It doesn't matter. You need to sell the human being, because they are the ones that are going to be able to grant you access to what you want. And then on top of that, you need to adopt this mindset in that what you have is far more valuable to them than what they have for you. Okay, guys, so again, another real short module here, but you need to understand this before we move into important concepts to understand about sales. That's going to be a big one, guys, and it's really going to go into everything in depth. And then from there, we can start to, once we got those foundations in place, then from there, we can start to go into the sales scripts and objection handling and all that type of stuff. So, guys, make sure you adopt this mindset. And with that being said, I will see you in the next module.